G'day guys, welcome back to Hippo Supercoach, and today we've got the round 15 review. So sitting at 1,223 season rank now, which I'm happy with. Gone up 155 spots, which isn't too bad considering I had a pretty average score, top 4%, 2025. So yeah, it didn't go too well. I'll go through my team, how I went. I've already done my trades, so a little spoiler alert, there they are if anyone wants to pause it. Yeah, let's have a look. So I'll open up one of the leagues. Go down. So Tom Stewart, it was okay. Chucked the VC on him, so bit annoying to waste a VC like that. But yeah, he still played well. It just doesn't get all the kick-ins. Duncan was taking a lot of them, and yeah. Jack Sinclair 133. So he has turned into an animal lately. Played more midfield today, this week, and looked really good. So it was kind of the opposite of previous weeks, where he's playing more midfield and not looking as good. He played heavy midfield minutes today, and what I keep saying today. He played heavy midfield minutes this week and looked really good, so happy with that. Dunkley 122, just a typical Dunkley game. Neil 114, another good game from Neil. Marshall 99, it's okay. I think in an ideal world, I probably would have traded him out over Briggs, but unfortunately I had to make a move just to bring in DCAM and get a respectable kind of score this week. Jack Steele 97, so I'm kind of bullish that he can come good. At this point, he's lost all his value anyway. There's no point trading him, in my opinion. So I'm going to hold and stick fat with him, unless obviously he misses a week or so. Then I might have to make a move. But yeah, he looked good in the second half. Just low time on ground, so hopefully that fixes up. Windhager 50, so I brought him in this week. Thought he was going to get more midfield time, or the same midfield time as he did last week, but wasn't really the case, unfortunately. So yeah, a bit annoying. He only had the 50, and I feel like he got burnt a lot and had low time on ground. I actually really think he's a good player, but yeah, he had low time on ground for whatever reason. Goulden 164. Now, if you captained him, insane job, or VC'd him, very ballsy. But the logic was there. They played West Coast, they smashed them obviously. So yeah, good, very good VC / C. Yo 93, smashing like that, I don't mind it. He's one I brought in this week as well, so I'm not too unhappy with him. I think he can go 95 to 100 for the rest of the season, which would be really, really huge. Marriage 16, it's okay. It's not okay, actually. It's terrible, but the thing is, we didn't really expect much from him, really, as a key forward in a team that got beaten by nearly 200 points. There's not, hopefully he can average like 40 to 50. I don't even know if he can do that, to be honest. Brayshaw was really good. Merritt really good. Merritt played a bit more forward, but he was really damaging on the forward line. So yeah, it kind of had like a Sam Walsh sort of role where he started forward in the last quarter and started pushing up into the stoppages, and yeah, he was very damaging. Matthew Johnson 99, so went off injured. This was looking like a 110 game, which is freaking insane for him. Very happy with him. Obviously, if you don't have him, it's a bit annoying. He's really good bench cover. I think he could be very clutch. Say a Steele gets rested this week, could maybe just swing him on and bench Steele, possibly. Or even if anyone goes out, So I'm very happy to have him as cover. Rory Laird 125. Look, he was okay. He was good, but then he kind of had patches of the game where he just wasn't on the ground. I feel like he spent 10 minutes each quarter just on the bench. So really frustrating with that, but 125, you still take it. Dawson 149 had a massive game, quiet last quarter, but he single-handedly brought him back, to be honest. Nick Dacos 132. I think he was actually a bit underscored, to be honest. He was unreal, especially when the game was on the line. He really clutched up. So yeah, Dacos is a start every single year from now on. Darcy Cameron 107. Happy with that. Very happy I brought him in. And then Bailey Humphrey 34. So played mostly deep forward, which we do not like, and he has to go. So we'll have a look at the team, have a look at my trades. I'm pretty comfortable with the trade I've made. The trade, singular. So yeah, just doing Sarong in for Humphrey. I think Sarong 558k, averaging 111. The value is clearly there, and yeah, it's almost like a bit of a no-brainer pick at that price. I think he's fully bottomed out, and Bailey Humphrey just has to go, plain and simple. So it leaves me with 27k. Now the other option I have is dropping someone like a Sincotta or even a Windhager to a 102k, giving up a little bit of bench cover and getting an Uber, like a super duper Uber. But I really think Sarong and Petrarca or Sarong and Libba, they're not going to average too dissimilarly throughout the rest of the season. So I'm pretty confident that Sarong and Brayshaw can do really well for the rest of the year. I think they have a few games at Optus in their run home. So yeah, should be okay. In terms of just overall team structure, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. Now, my plan is to bring Sicily back for Yo if Yo, 1, gets injured or 2, just isn't performing. I don't think we'll have the risk of him not performing. He looked really good when he was on the ground. The problem was his time on ground was pretty low. So hopefully that doesn't persist. But yeah, so it could be like a Johnson and Yo to Sicily, or a Cincotta and Yo to Sicily. Wait and see with that, obviously. But I think at this point, we just got to try and save as many trades as we can. Once we're full Premo, just sit on the team. Now you can probably argue Yo is not really a full Premo. I guess you could probably say that, but I'm expecting Premo sort of numbers from him. I'm expecting D6 numbers, which would be like 95 to 105, anywhere in between that. It's really good. And then Sheasel as well is probably in the same boat. But I'm confident with Aaron Hall out of the side, I think he can really go back to his big scores. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the team. Now, in terms of early vice-captain captains, I'll do a video on it and the best trade targets and whatnot throughout the week. But early on, I would say the best vice-captain captains is Dunkley or Neil on the Thursday. Now, I don't think Richmond will tag. You've also got Tom Stewart against Sydney or Goulden against Geelong, but I don't know if I'd go Goulden, or because last time they played Geelong, they got smacked. I think Neil or Dunkley is the best option, so I'm going to go Dunkley. And then you've got Adelaide against North, which could be a good look. If you're going to bring in Tex Walker, he's one that has a really low break even. He could be a nice little VC option. Obviously not a C. So if you want a pod VC, Tex Walker could be one if you're bringing him in. Are people actually bringing him in? Okay, no one's bringing him in. Jasper Fletcher, Ocean Mullen, Zach Butters. Yeah, Butters, Luke Ryan. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so if you wanted a pod VC, you go Tex. Otherwise, Dawson and Laird are pretty safe as well, VC/Cs. And then Bont at Marvel, I think, is the one that I'd probably go with. I know he copped James Aish, I think, earlier in the year, or maybe it was last season, I can't remember. But, oh my god, he went 182 this year against him. Holy. Okay. Maybe it was this game he got Aish. They might tag, but I don't think they've been tagging lately. So they'll probably have, maybe Johnson puts a bit of time into him, I don't know. But I'm really confident in Bont's ability, so I think he goes large. And yeah, Dunkley to Bont seems pretty safe to me. It's nice to have all our captain, vice captains back. I mean, you could go track against GWS. Might cop some attention from Perryman, I'm not sure. West Coast might put some time into Sinclair. I don't think Steele will get tagged, but there is a chance that Xavier O'Neill might go to Sinclair. I don't think he's injured or anything, but I don't know if he even played last week, so maybe not. But yeah, I think just keep it simple this week. Dunkley or Laird into Bont or Libba or English, or maybe not English if Darcy's playing, because yeah, Darcy's pretty restrictive. Nick Dacos is another good one. They might put Holman on him. I think Holman tagged Sheasel earlier in the year, so he could be one that gets sort of clamped up a bit. I don't think you can fully clamp him, but you can obviously hurt it, like slow him down a bit. But yeah, I think keep it simple. Dunkley into Bont, and that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Hope everyone had a good week. Let me know in the comments what your rank is at. And like I said, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So yeah, anyway, see you guys in the next video.